Thank you, Stole. Thank you. Thank you for being our guest here.
It's my pleasure.
Your musical instruments come from a wide variety of sources. Ancient, old, new, brand new. Did you have any particular favorite instruments?
Oh, that's kind of difficult to answer, but there, the Hammond organ is kind of at least one of my favorite instruments, and also that several years ago, before it went crazy expensive, I bought this Mini Moog synthesizer that I have really worked a lot with during the year. So that's also maybe the Hammond and the Mini Moog is one of my favorite electronic instruments, and also church organ, of course, and also piano. I started playing a little bit piano lately, and that's also,
Maybe more or less they are all small orchestras because there are so many
Yeah.
possibilities.
That's true. That's true.
Among your musical projects, there is an ongoing experience with Elephant Nine, for example, or Super Silent. Could you describe these two different experiences? We can choose them to somehow talk about your musical versatility.
Yes, because Super Silent is kind of maybe my really the band where I feel at home the most, because we have worked together for almost maybe 25 years, and me and Arve, we have worked together for over 30 years. So you have this, when you work for so long, you have this kind of special connection to the guys you play with, and so that's kind of really, it's a special band. But also with Elephant Nine, it was when was actually Torstein who was initiating that band, because he was on the music high school in Oslo, and then he had this kind of master project, and he invited me and Nikolai, and then we played kind of 70s miles stuff, and that was really fun. So we kind of decided to be a group, and then starting to write own material, and also that was kind of I come from, on the one side I have the Super Silent, which is kind of really free impro, and then I grew up with Emerson, Lake and Palmer and Deep Purple and stuff, and then when we started Elephant Nine, it was kind of filling that gap. So I got both these kind of really different, but at the same time it's kind of also similar, because I do also in Elephant Nine it's kind of really open, but you have the rock and roll in the bottom. So yeah,
A strong bass.
Strong bass.
your musical experiences in which you felt more free, but possibly in playing solo? Or maybe another one that you consider more formative for your musical education?
I think it's Super Silent is kind of the place where it's most freedom, in a way. And also with the solo concert in the church I also play, it's kind of all improvised. But at the same time, it's kind of this, when you play all by yourself, you don't have anyone else that can give you input or feedback or kind of challenge you. So you have to do all those things yourself. And so that's the kind of more like it's freedom, but it's also kind of the ultimate challenge in improvising, in a way. So yeah, so I think the Super Silent is kind of the really most freedom in a way.
The situation in which you consider more free maybe is the one in which you receive some feedbacks. And this, yes, with the dialogue you can grow.
Yeah. But also with the solo, it's really nice to play a solo. It's nice and it's scary at the same time. So it's a good challenge.
I think so. Scandinavian and Norwegian musical scene have always been considered very open and to the influences coming from abroad. We can say since the 60s. Is it still like that?
Yeah, it is. I think that maybe even more. But of course there are there are some trends that are coming in. Right now there are some trends that many young students at the Jazz Academy in Trondheim, for instance, they kind of abandoned the free form and they went back to the bebop. So, but that's, it's always like this. It's kind of because now we have a long time in Norway where it was kind of really free music going on, and then you have a counter reaction. It will always happen. So it's nice, and but still there are, and the generation with Anja Laudal and those people, kind of really this refreshing. They don't care where they take the music from. It's just take everything they want and they put it out. It's kind of, that's really good, I think. So yeah.
A good approach.
A good approach.
Which are the current musical and technological possibilities that attract you the most?
There's many things. We have the kind of this ability to kind of do quite good recordings at your own home studio. That's kind of nice. And also you have this I have this system called cura. It's a kind of digital signal processing computing language that they also have kind of this supercomputer so you can build your own effects and synths and stuff, and that's a kind of a new, but it's not actually that new because the first one was made in '86 actually. So, but that's a kind of nice addition to my other more hardware-based synths. So I like that. Everything that you can make sound good is good, actually. So yeah.
For sure. Thank you, Sta le. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.